Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. You know what it is. It's them kids and wives and 9 to 5s, but we are still married to the games. Episode 151. We burn. I'm just kidding. It's your boy Gabe Patillo with Tim Router and Timothy Hall, of course. And as always, we are talking games and life and games. Thank you guys so much for being here. Man.
What was that?
No diggity.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my gosh.
I just had it stuck in my head because we were talking about it before the show.
Yeah, we were definitely talking some no diggity.
Oh,
No doubt.
Pre-show.
no doubt.
Love it. So Tim Router,
Oh, yes, sir.
what is going on?
I'm tired, man.
Oh
Stayed
no.
up till 1 o'clock playing Hearthstone.
What?
Nice.
I have no idea why, and I only won one game.
Oh gosh, that's the worst.
I'll get to that in a little bit. This past week's been good. Working real hard. Newsflash: getting a wisdom tooth pulled out today.
What?
Oh, nice.
Score me. Oh,
You got all kind of situations going on.
seriously, dude. I don't know what's going on with me.
You getting a
but
tooth pulled, you get your wisdom
Tooth
teeth
pulled.
taken out, it's like you're 12.
At least it won't be like who is it, Daniel at the dentist, or is this real life? Which would be hilarious to do a podcast if I was just had my wisdom teeth pulled. But
It's still on.
this one is actually
Still on
a very
that good stuff.
simple procedure, no gas or anything. He just numbs it, pulls it out, because the wisdom tooth is actually coming in and causing a pretty bad decay on one of my molars, which I can't feel because the wisdom tooth is covering it up.
Right.
So rather than lose a molar tooth, we're gonna pull that out. I got my teeth cleaned last week, and I knew this was gonna happen. There was gonna be I hadn't had my teeth cleaned in like years, and
Of course.
but our dentist is really cool. Lauren goes to him all the time, and he's just like, yeah, we need to get this out because otherwise that tooth could abscess because the decay is getting close to the root, and you don't want a root canal back there. I'm like, okay, sounds good. Let's schedule it. So that will be today later on at 1 o'clock. So that's fun.
I would
Oh,
love to
gosh.
do a podcast where you had just gotten a tooth pulled, because you'd be like,
Because I'd be numb and I'd be
guys,
slurring.
Assassin's Creed was good.
Assassin's Creed was good.
That was the best game ever. I'm gonna let you finish. Assassin's Creed was the best game of all time.
Oh, that's so awesome. Yes, this past weekend, though, I wasn't jet setting private jets or anything
Yeah,
like
I know.
that.
Jeez
We just kept
Louise.
it nice and low key, which was very good.
Normal jets.
We were on normal jets this weekend. But yeah, things are good. I can't believe school is back in the South. My
Yes.
nephew is
Go
going
back to school, kids.
seriously, my nephew is going to be a freshman in high school on Friday, and it's freaking
Yowzers.
me out. But he's
That's
such a
crazy.
good kid, and so I'm excited for him. And it still is really weird because in the Northeast, it's right around Labor Day is when you go to school, and down in South, it's totally the exact opposite. It's like, hey, you're going to start like a month way ahead of that time.
I know. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's still really weird to me, but it's cool. It works. So kids are going back to school. Piper's doing awesome, and we are just getting ready. We're going to head down to the beach August 23rd or somewhere around that time for a little vacation. And yeah. What are you laughing at?
Oh, I just laugh about how many vacations you go on. It's just funny.
Hey,
For how little we get out. I'm not saying you don't. Oh, I don't say you don't work hard. I know you work hard. That's not the funny part.
No, I know. It's just like, hey, I'm just going to go away again.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
hey, I'm just going to go away here again.
So we go vacate from vacating. We get so tired of going on vacations, we got to take vacation from vacating.
I got a part-time job in vacationing. I got
Yeah,
two
you
jobs,
do.
work and vacationing.
Oh my god!
That's why I said Mickey
awesome.
knows you by name.
Heck yeah. I just
Oh, you're not
booked,
going down to Disney, are you?
Here.
I just bought our park hopper passes and our tickets for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party because that's when we're going down in October. But then that's it. That's it for vacationing for the year. I swear it is. We have two more. We've got the beach and we have Disney, and then that's it. We're done.
There'll be one more Disney in there somewhere.
Could you imagine?
Oh my God!
He's like, they were going down for Mickey's Christmas.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going down for Mickey's Hanukkah.
What's this?
Mickey's Kwanzaa.
Mickey's Kwanzaa. Oh, I gotta go back down. I gotta go back down for that too. Oh, that's awesome. On the gaming front, I posted that I have finished The Witcher 3 and I'm now depressed.
That is crazy stuff.
Was awesome.
No, I picked that up.
You did.
Oh,
finally.
hey.
Hi-oh. Awesome.
I've got next weekend I'm going to be basically diving in like full force.
Next weekend you will not be going anywhere and you will become a hermit.
Yes.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Wow.
Yeah, so I finished the main mission and cleaned up on a few other missions and I forgot to download the free DLC that they were offering.
Free LC.
Free LC. And I think I'm pretty much done with it. I didn't platinum him. I think I got it to about 70% on the trophies, and I'm fine with that. It's somebody had asked, hey, a quick review of the game. Now that you finished it, just play it because it's Skyrim that you always wanted it to be. Good story, I must say. Like the story's really good. It's compelling. There's a lot of different avenues that it takes, which is great. I just really, really enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun. I'll give you just a few little tips. You will, like, if you just kind of free roam, you will come across either monsters or bandits that are a higher level that you are.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Don't try to engage them. If it's like maybe 2 higher than you could probably get away with it, but anything higher than that, you will probably get killed. Mm-hmm. So come back to them when you get a chance. Usually it'll set off a marker and you can come back to them. The best way to gain XP at the most is to do some of the main missions and then do some Witcher contracts, because those usually will give you better XP. So some side missions, depends on which ones you do, and you won't know until you're in. Some side missions are actually could almost be part of the main story. They're very long, and some are really short, and you get like 50 XP, and that's it. But
I think, I did one the other day. You're so right. I did a side mission, and it was like 15 XP. I was like, what?
Yeah. It's like,
why even do this?
I did all that for nothing.
Exactly.
So,
was it fun at least?
I mean, it was quick.
Yeah. And
it was
Gabe,
a fast 15 XP.
One of your original points was some of the side missions was a lot of, it just seemed like errands, like going back and forth. And you do get some of that. The fast travel helps a little bit in that regards, but
I definitely thought it was better though than Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Like when I was doing some of the side missions in Borderlands 2, I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're like, now run all the way back over to such and such. You're like, oh.
Yeah, you know what's funny now that I think about it? Those side missions were almost every unique location that you hadn't been to before. Almost. There was a few that you're like, oh, I'm back here a little bit. But most of those were like, I've never been over here. And I think they do that on purpose, which is good because then they want you to explore and then you end up finding more things.
Yep.
So, loot up and, get as much of those treasure chests and loot that you can. And I ended with all Witcher gear. I had not Richard gear, Witcher gear. I had, so I pretty much didn't die for the last part of the campaign just because I was kind of pimped out, which is really great.
Nice.
So that was it. I think the next game for me, I'm gonna go back to Dragon Age because I started it and didn't finish it, and that's one game that none of us have completely finished. So I figured I'd go back to that.
Nice.
And I'll hit up some Dragon Age, and I think I'll be very happy with it.
There's a lot of high fantasy at once.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm doing a lot of fantasy. It's like the summer.
You can start talking with an English accent.
The summer of fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
So so I'm going to do that.
Fallout 4 will be very welcome, and it's interesting to me, like what is Fallout 4 going to be like now that all of these games have come out and done different things and kind of push that genre a little further.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Still Hearthstoning my butt off. I ended the month at a 2-star level 17, which I was really excited about. That's the furthest I've ever gotten in my ranking. And now I'm trying to figure out what their algorithm is for selecting an opponent, because there was a quest to do like a druid and get coin for that. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll try druid ranked, and my druid was only like a level 20, and I still got creamed. So I don't think there's any real algorithm. I think if you're ranked at 20, it doesn't matter what level of hero they are, as long as you're ranked at 20, you're going to face whoever. Because
it doesn't matter the level.
There were a lot of legendary cards coming at me, and they just demolished me. It was just ridiculous. But I've got a 52 level hunter now, so and I'm just constantly perfecting that deck. I switched it up a little bit. I'm now doing a mixture of like beast and mech to get like a lot of minions out with good attack at the same time, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can crush people in like 5 turns. That's my goal.
Nice.
So that's me in a nutshell.
I like it. Halsifer.
Oh, buddy.
What'd it do?
A little bit boring this weekend, but yesterday was pretty funny because my brother-in-law came over. He's been working. He is a bouncer at a bar called Tootsie's downtown.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty active bar there on Broadway.
Oh, that's a prominent bar.
Yeah, it's even more active, like, with Nashville kind of going through a boom right now. And he said he doesn't typically get to do this, but I guess he was working the door on Monday night. Mm-hmm. And he said it's really funny because you get a lot of people who come in with fake IDs.
Of course.
And so he was like explaining to us like all the different ways to tell a fake ID.
Really?
And I was like, that must be such a fun job because you basically get to take somebody's ID and just like look at it and make them so nervous.
Like shaking as they give it to you.
Well, he said like you can tell it's fake like immediately. So he like took somebody's ID and like he was looking at it and he just like looks up at them and they're like, I mean, it's a real ID. And he's like, well, I mean, let me go ahead and call up the cops real quick to have them come down here and check it. And they're like, no, I'll just go somewhere else, man.
Nice.
And why would you ever look up and say it's a real ID?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. I wouldn't even be thinking to say that.
Nobody who has a real ID says that.
Yeah, or they'll be like, oh man, I just got it like 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, dead giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
He said it is so funny because they get so like fidgety and nervous.
Right. They get all crackheadish.
But it's really funny because he said like most of these people will pay like $50 for a fake ID, and as soon as he sees it's fake, he's like, "Yep, it's mine now."
Nice.
Like they're not allowed to. I don't think it's like a thing that they're like not allowed to give them back, or just by law they have to take them. I'm not sure, but basically he's just like, "Yep, see you later."
Good, man. I'm glad he's doing that because you don't want that. You don't want to give it back and then have them go somewhere else and cause other trouble.
Well, and he said too that sometimes the council, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called like ABC or something. Yeah. Like they'll do sting operations down there. And
no
he said
way.
Sometimes they'll send people in and then they'll try to like sneak a person in. And so he said that basically they have to check at the bar too. So when somebody goes to get a drink, they have to check them again.
Ooh, that's annoying.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. So
that's fun.
But he was like telling us to like how to test. Like basically he said like, I think he said almost all states have this technology in their IDs where basically if you bend it, it's not laminated or anything. So he said like a dead giveaway for a fake ID typically is that you'll bend it and the lamination part will just start to crinkle.
Interesting.
So basically, he said that's the way to tell for like 45 out of the 50 states.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's kind of nuts. It's like, man,
that's real nuts.
One of those cool things that you don't think of. But I tell you what, those kids go to Kroger, they don't bend them.
No, man.
No, not at all.
As somebody who worked at Kroger, we hardly cared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure. You just looked at the date. Up, here you go. And they give you their ID and their picture is a clown. You didn't even look at the picture.
Exactly.
Clown.
That's good.
That's funny.
So
Nice.
funny. Oh, he even said like people give him fake IDs, and he can see that it was like them taking a selfie.
Are
Like,
you
it's
serious?
obvious. Yeah.
There's some desperate people out there, man.
Man,
Shoot.
seriously, is it that worth it to you?
I
Really?
have no idea. Those people are so silly.
Are we just older and more mature that we're like, really, you're gonna do
Yeah,
that?
we're just
Oh,
old
he
for
said like
sure.
somebody came in with their mom with a fake ID. What? I was like, what kind of parenting?
Seriously.
Like, what are you doing?
Golly.
Mom of the year right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good Lord.
Jeez. That's
so
funny. You've been gaming?
No, not really. I picked up The Witcher though, so I can.
I'm excited
Yeah,
for you, man.
Basically, next weekend, Krista's friend is coming to town, and they're going camping at Rock Island.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm going to be here gaming it up.
Nice, dude.
I love that.
I got to get some game fuel.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You're totally gonna need it because you're gonna be up. You're gonna be up late, brother. Up late.
Well, I remember the last time. So the last time I think she flew out to visit her friend, and that's when I picked up Infinite and just marathoned it,
Nice.
the whole thing.
That's right. I forgot
Game.
you crushed
Gosh,
that.
I love that game.
Yeah, it was so fun.
That's awesome.
Is that it
Is
for
that-
you,
That's it.
Mr. Patillo?
Yeah.
Hit it.
Hit it. I'm trying to think where I came from. Oh, I was in Washington and
The state or the district?
the state.
Okay.
I had to think about that actually for a second.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you for a loop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in the state. What city was that though? It was Kennewick, Washington, which is I think 3.5 hours somewhere away from Seattle. I don't know which direction, but yeah, exactly. And so we flew into Seattle and drove up to Kennewick. We were delayed again,
Oh,
like we were the week before. I think I talked about being at the airport for like 5 hours the week before. Mm-hmm. So we were delayed getting there. So our flight was supposed to be at 5, and we were going through Vegas.
nice.
And it ended up being, let's see. So we left here at 5. Sorry, we land in Vegas at like 7 or something like that. Our flight was supposed to be at 9. It got pushed back till 12:15, and we didn't get in till 3:30 in the morning.
Oh,
It hurt.
yeah. That
It was
hurt.
one of those. Yeah. Like, this hurts. I don't like this.
Do they have do they have gambling at the airports in Vegas?
Yeah,
Yes,
of course.
of course
They have
they
the
do.
slots. They have slots. They don't have table games,
That's
Which
crazy.
would be hilarious.
which was probably good for your boy because I was
Yeah.
like, I need to do something.
Seriously.
Just because it was getting so late and we were so tired.
I
And
need
once
to play some craps.
Exactly.
Gabe, what'd you say?
I need to play
some
craps. Yeah, exactly. And so that was a good time. Kennewick was an awesome show. Then we went up to Surrey, BC, Canada.
Yeah, that's right. You were going up in Canada.
So I crossed the border and we handled things up there. It was awesome. It was actually a really, really good show.
Good,
Fun
man.
show. Both of them were outside, which I was a little worried about because in Kennewick it was 107.
Really?
Right.
Oh.
That hurt too.
Oh,
Like you just didn't even want to be outside. You were like, I'm good.
No.
Yeah. And so I got my Witcher on this weekend. So that
Sweet.
was really fun because I feel like I hadn't played that game in forever. And so chugging away, I'm still really low. I think I'm level 11
Nice.
or something like that.
I'm mad at you.
What did you end at, Router?
38.
Okay. All right. So I'm not that far off. I'm just kidding.
No, you're good. But here's the thing, like it's so funny in the main missions, there comes a point where they tell you, hey, you need to be at a certain level in order to keep going. I had already passed it, but I mean, you have a ways to go until you get to that point in the main mission. But yeah, just keep leveling up, brother. It's awesome.
So if you pass the level that is required for a mission, does it make the mission like significantly easier, or do the enemies scale a little bit?
No, the enemies do scale But some don't. It's really weird. Like you'll come across a bandit place, and they're like at level 5, and you're at level 28. So you can essentially annihilate. You can annihilate them.
One hit
You just
kill.
breathe on them.
But yeah, but then there's also a few other places, and there's an icon. There's a skull. I think it's like a skull icon that's above a character that you're coming across. Basically, that means instant death. So if they hit you once or twice, you're pretty much done. I learned that the hard way. But
Yikes.
But yeah, so it does vary. But once you get to that main level point, once you're past that level, you should be pretty good. I mean, they're not going to completely frustrate you where you have to try and level up and then come back to it. But yeah, it was pretty easy.
Nice. Good. Well, that's it for me. And then, of course, Hearthstone. And I'm on the hunt still for that Shenmue 2
Yeah, buddy.
because it's got to go down. It's got to happen. And it's gonna. I can't wait.
Did you figure out about the 360 thing? Is it backwards compatible?
Oh, no, I didn't figure out about that. I need to
It
look
may
into
be
that.
cheaper for you to get a 360 and just get an Xbox copy of it.
I could.
think?
Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go.
Shoot. All right.
They're so cheap now anyway. It's unbelievable. I almost want to get one, but oh, wait, I have an Xbox One.
No, you have to get an original Xbox.
No.
No, you would, like I said, if it is backwards compatible on 360, you just get a 360.
Right, that's if.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we know it?
If it's not, the original Xboxes, they dropped there to like $10 for a short period of time, but I think they started
Did they
going
really?
back up.
Only Hall would be
Yeah.
able to get an Xbox for $10.
No, they started going back up. I'm sure they're at 50 or 60 by now.
I got you. Well, Router, you got it? Mm-hmm. And how?
And how?
Well, let's do it!
All right, new releases this week. Galaxy, the Dimensional. I think this is an exclusive for PS4. It's a hand-painted intergalactic adventure that will take you to the ends of the universe to fight enemies in brand new ways.
I like that it's hand-painted intergalactic.
Yes,
It's like
exactly. That's
futuristic,
why, I was
old
like,
school.
Interesting. I should probably read that. Hand-painted intergalactic adventure.
Yeah, I like it.
I know we're all waiting for this one. Frozen. Free fall snowball fight for the Xbox One.
Finally.
Let's go throw some snowballs at Sven. That would be awesome. And then
Nice.
also the ever classic Boggle is coming to PS4 and Xbox One. Dude, it is a really light week.
Wow.
Boggle for the PS4 and Xbox One. Or you could just
Gosh,
open up the
that must
box.
be terrible. That
Oh.
must be terrible without a keyboard.
Right.
Huh.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would any kind of spelling game.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it would be horrible. That would be awful. We still don't have charts. We do have an MTTG oops though.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
What is it?
Our boy at PJ4OSU at MT or hashtag MTTG oops. It's Miss Cleo, not Miss Chloe. I think we said
I got
Chloe
that
last week.
I got Cleo at the call out for reviews.
Nice.
Ah.
So I totally missed that one too.
We said
But
Miss
then-
Chloe?
You said Chloe,
Yeah, you said Chloe, and it was
Oh,
Cleo.
gosh.
and I didn't.
I
correct you.
totally know
I
it's
didn't correct
Cleo.
you because I
And
didn't think.
I thought
I was like,
nothing of it. Yeah, I thought
oh yeah,
nothing
Miss
of it.
Cleo.
Miss Cleo. Isn't that awesome?
Nice. I love that.
I love that. Isn't that great? I love
That section is totally for. I got a message on the forums from Koch1212. He said, wanted to send you a message. He said, I posted on the boards, but the correction section you talk about needs to be called Router Repents.
Router repents. Oh, I like
Router Repents. I thought that was really funny.
that. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Miss Cleo,
Miss Cleo.
not Miss Chloe. That's really funny.
That's an easy mistake. I'll give that one to
It must have been because we were talking about Uncharted 2 or something.
Yeah, because the girl from there is called that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Thanks for the call out. My fault.
you. Yep, that's good.
Dang it.
That's it for me, boys. Back to you.
Oh, Hall. We've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Ryder's Christmas wish was answered.
Mm-hmm.
Which was?
A Batman Arkham Knight mod for the PC version has been created to let you play the game as Alfred.
See?
I
think that's awesome.
That's incredible.
I think
You
that's
got to watch
awesome.
the video. Anyway, if you go to YouTube and type in Arkham Knight Alfred, I'm sure it'll come up immediately.
Oh, heck yeah.
According to the modder, Alfred has some limitations. He can't perform counterattacks, environmental takedowns, or dual takedowns. But
I wondered, so he did that on purpose, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
He's not Batman,
it's
he's just
purpose
Alfred.
or if he just can't make it happen.
That's an awesome
The
Christmas
game
game
is
early
hilarious.
to me. That's awesome.
The game is hilarious playing as Alfred.
That is so funny.
That's really cool.
None of us have played Batman, right? Because I'm still waiting for the
No.
patch, and neither of you guys played it.
No.
I think the patch comes this month, finally.
I
August.
thought it was September, which would really suck if it was true.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
should play the whole game as Alfred.
That's still really great.
I wonder if in this mod, like, Batman is Alfred then. Like,
That's
Batman is the
funny.
butler.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that's great about modding is that it's just endless. They can do whatever they want. It's incredible.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh. The Christmas wishes come true. That's so funny. We had a bunch of Gamescom news. Do you want to dive into that, or do you want to talk about some other stuff, then get to Gamescom?
What do you guys want to do?
Gamescom.
Let's do some other. You want to do a Gamescom?
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
Let's do it.
All right. So they released a bunch of news. This is Microsoft talking. I think it was just yesterday that Gamescom went on. That their thing went on at Gamescom, I should say. Let's see. Some of the stuff are Xbox One limited edition console for Halo 5.
That was one of them that I predicted.
The bundle. Yep.
I think we all predicted that one.
It's sexy, and it's going to be a 1 terabyte hard drive.
Wow.
And it looks pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yep.
For how much?
They launched the standard one back in the day. This one, the pre-order price is $500.
Oh, I thought you were going to say $5.
Yes, $5
Yes,
for the
$5.
1 terabyte.
It's the Hall special.
Go get one. Yeah. And it's coming on October 20th.
Nice.
So the
I don't
Halo
know.
5
They're going to have some
Guardians.
I'm going to trade in my Game Boy Advance and get it for free or something.
Yeah, there'll be a glitch and you'll get it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm probably going to miss some of these points, but the all future Xbox 360 games with gold freebies are going to be backwards compatible on the Xbox One. So to me, that has hurled them. I still think the games aren't as good, but that has hurled games with gold right up there with PS Plus to me. If you're an Xbox One owner, now you're going to be getting 4 games a month instead of 2 games. That's a big deal. Because you have to remember on PS Plus, you get you get PS4 games, but you also get PS3 games, but you can't play your PS3 games on your PS4.
Right.
And so that's something obvious that we all knew. I thought that was a big deal. I'll definitely be going back and playing some of the old games now that I'll be able to play them on my Xbox One.
So they're releasing the new Xbox October 20th, a month before Black Friday. So they're probably testing the waters, and they may have a discount by holiday season.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
They'll probably discount that around the holidays.
Retailers always do like console things for $100 off or $100
get a
gift card or
it's
something
usually a
like
gift
that.
card, right? Yep.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think they're going to crush it this holiday. I mean, they've got a little bit more momentum than Sony does right now.
Oh, yeah. I saw a headline, and I totally agree with it. It said, if Microsoft doesn't catch up with PlayStation this holiday season, it won't.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? I thought that was really interesting. I was like,
going to. It's totally going to.
I think it's going to gain all
Miss Cleo's
kind of
blog.
ground. Miss Chloe's blog.
Miss Chloe's blog. Yeah, that's great. That's a great point, and I think it's going to happen. I think the Xbox One will get right back in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or Microsoft, I should say. Sorry. Continue.
The long-awaited Quantum Break.
Yes, tell me about it.
Got a release date. We hope.
December 2017.
No, April 5th, 2016.
Ooh, okay.
Which was still a little further away than I thought it would be, to tell you the truth. I thought it would be a little more, how you say that? A little bit more closer, a little bit more recent.
A little bit more or closer.
So that's awesome. Exciting because that game looks incredible.
That's a Microsoft exclusive, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And then the Xbox One, touting the One thing, is getting free DVR functionality in 2016.
Ooh.
So you'll be able to record your shows onto your Xbox One. Here's the catch, though. Only over-the-air TV right now.
Works for me. That's all I have.
Yeah.
Not through your cable box. Huh. So I have a cable box that goes into my Xbox One, and that's how I watch television on it. And it doesn't work with that. Only over the air.
So it's kind of pointless, but kind of not.
Well, over the air is getting better.
Yeah,
and so
it's pretty great.
You know,
Paul, you're the over there specialist.
We get tons of channels because we're in a major area.
Yeah,
and you get HD channels, right?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, that's all. I have that and Netflix, and not once have we missed cable.
Nice.
So
really
good for you, man.
Like
nice.
we thought. So when we got rid of cable, we were thinking like, man, you know, we're gonna miss like channel flipping and watching stupid stuff, but haven't really yet.
I bet it, if anything, it kind of helps make your TV watching more efficient. That's what DVRs
really
always do for me, because you know we tape. Good Lord, we DVR the things that we want, and then we can just go back and boom, we're done. It does make your television viewing a lot more efficient.
Well, and the thing too about over the air is they play a ton of shows at prime time, like when we're getting ready for bed anyway. So it's
nice.
Like we haven't thought too much about the DVR functionality, but it'd be nice to have it for like new episodes of Arrow or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And then working off a little bit, this is what's so great about the forum. Spider Jedi was kind of did a lineup on the forums that we could check out. He talked about Crackdown 3 coming. I never played any of the other Crackdowns. Anybody play Crackdown?
The first one was pretty cool. I didn't play the second one, though.
Nice. They said that 100%, they'll have 100% destructible environments in Crackdown 3.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really fun. The chat pad is coming back. That's the little QWERTY keyboard that you could plug into the bottom of the controller.
That would be great for Boggle.
That is great.
That's the only way to do Boggle, right? Mm-hmm. That's the only way to do it. So that's kind of cool. I looked at the pictures of that and I thought to myself, what a wonderful world. No, but no, I really thought that looks ridiculous. Where do I put my hands is what I thought.
That seems weird.
But I have big hands, so maybe other people won't be dealing with the same issue as me. Let's see what else on here. Killer Instinct Season 3 coming soon. And Battletoads. One of the guys from Battletoads is coming to Killer Instinct. That's really fun for us kids that remember Battletoads.
Mm-hmm.
What else interesting on here? And then the whole
Does he
Windows
have a combo where his hand gets real big?
He needs to, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And then Bloodstained will have crossplay between Windows 10 and Xbox One. Yeah, nice. Thanks for that, Spider Jedi, to round out some stuff. Let's see. Also, Fable Legends and Gigantic are cross-buy and cross-play between Xbox One and Windows 10. Ooh. So they're going to start doing some cross-buy situation. That's kind of awesome, too.
Is it cross-buy or just cross-play?
It said cross-buy and cross-play.
Interesting.
Gabe, have you upgraded to Windows 10?
No, I ain't doing that, Jack.
Okay, never mind.
So they can jack my machine up? No, what's up?
I love it.
Not quite
Windows
yet.
10, we should probably mention that the security stuff with that. So
Security!
Windows 10 is free, but apparently there's some privacy settings you need to look out for when you're installing it. Did you hear about that?
Hit it.
Apparently, if you just go through the regular installation, you give them permission to use you as a as like a seed for a peer-to-peer download of Windows 10.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty weird.
Huh.
That seems a little Big Brother watching.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I don't even pay attention to Big Brother anymore. I just let him watch me.
Yeah, if they want to, I got nothing to hide. If they want to watch me, they can watch me.
Exactly.
They're collecting all this footage for a TV show in the future.
That's right. Called the Chubby Ninja.
Exactly. They did that in Japan to a guy once.
And he didn't know it?
It's a long story, but he didn't know he was on television. They were recording him, and it's a really interesting story. I don't have all the facts just because I've kind of only heard the story in passing, but
Yeah, they made a movie about it.
did they?
Truman Show.
Yeah, the Truman Show.
Yeah, I guess so. But this guy, anyway, and when he finds out he was on television, kind of like Truman, he found out he was like uber popular. He had become a celebrity and had no idea. Yeah. Anyway, but he only lived in like a room and had to eat off of like stuff that he won from like mail-ins and stuff like that. Anyway, it's a crazy story.
Good Lord.
Yeah, the Japanese.
They're all kinds of crazy.
You gotta love them. Mm-hmm. Hall, give us something else, brother.
I think this is actually kind of a big deal. Major changes are coming to Destiny with the next expansion.
Here we go.
Yeah, hit it.
Come on with it.
The level cap will be raised to 40. The progression system will be a little bit different, just tied to experience. The loot algorithm has been tweaked to provide better stuff. And I think the most interesting change, and
here it is,
that's probably going to cause a lot of
drum
anger.
roll, please.
It came from
Peter Dinklage has been replaced by Nolan North.
Oh, poor Peter.
The weird thing is that this expansion completely eradicates all of Dinklage's performance.
all of it. They said they're taking it out.
Wow.
So North is re-recording everything.
Wow.
They saw pixels and they were not happy.
Seriously.
Then this is crazy. Like,
It's weird.
Not only do you get fired, but you get erased from the game.
Man, which is so weird because he could do a really good British accent in Game of Thrones. Like I think he's pretty skilled at that kind of stuff. Well, I don't know if he just had a rough couple days or what have you, but it's
Dude.
I think
I
that's every voiceover actor's worst nightmare.
It's got to be, right?
Right?
Yeah. I mean, he did get paid already, so
Well,
that's
of
fine.
course he got
but
paid.
I know, but why wouldn't you want to be a part of a game that people have fallen in love with? I think I saw a story this past week that said we've spent 2 billion years in that game or something crazy. Like, I mean, people play this game all the time. And you're the guy. You know what I'm saying? You're the ghost.
Why
and
wouldn't you want to make it right, make it good?
Not
I'm
only
sure he's a little, disheartened by the whole thing, but
oh man, poor guy.
Yeah, that sucks.
that would suck.
He'll just ride on that Game of Thrones money.
I mean, there were some silly parts, but I mean, was it really that bad?
Well, here's a question.
This is what shows you the gamers. I feel like the gamers got him fired.
Yeah.
Because we complained so much about the dialogue and how he delivered it and how bad it was. And now they're listening to us and I feel bad.
Yeah, right. Do you think he just didn't care and just did it however he
No,
wanted to?
I think
or do you think he really took his time on
He
this?
is talented enough. He was poorly directed, I guarantee.
that's exactly what I was
I
thinking.
think you're right. Yep.
Because they probably just told him, hey, you're a robot, so deliver kind of a monotone, emotionless voice, and that's what he did.
I know, but yes, they just didn't give him any examples.
Right.
I mean, you could still be a robot and have some personality. We've seen it happen time and time again in video games.
Of course.
I mean, like, isn't that a robot from Portal that guides you around the whole time?
Yeah, and
Portal
it's
2.
Stephen, what's his name?
Hawking? I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just joking, just because he sounds like a robot. But but I remember really enjoying that character. And there's, of course, it's because it's 6 a.m. I can't think of the other robots, but there's a bunch of robots in video games that sound way better than the Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe he thought he was reading like a Audible book or something.
Yeah, and
Like
again, I think it could come down to just poor directing, and because he's very skilled at what he does, but this wasn't good.
I think this is bizarre too, because I don't know how many new people are going to be playing Destiny. Like, oh, I need to go pick up Destiny. So it's like all the people that have it already. Like, is that who you're doing it for? Is all the people that have it, or all the people that, you know what I'm saying?
I think that
because such a weird thing.
I think they think there's going to be a big push, like Game of the Year edition style push. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, and you know what though? I think it actually might entice current Destiny owners to be like, yeah, I'll give it a try with Nolan.
No, nobody cares about that.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think anybody even knows.
If they complained enough about the voiceover to have his stuff removed and bring in Nolan North, that's a lot of people. That's a big deal. That means something to those people.
But that's like me starting to watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air because they changed Aunt Viv.
Well, yes.
That was weird, by the way.
But you would do it.
Yeah. You're watching it because the show's good, or you're playing Destiny because the game's good. I think like anybody, like I didn't like the Ghost, but I don't think that kept anybody from playing the game. I can't imagine.
Yeah, that wouldn't prevent me from doing it at all.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Nolan North played some of the robots in Portal 2, maybe.
I bet. Yeah, Nolan North has been on everything. Yeah.
That's true.
He's awesome.
He has been on everything.
Yeah, he's awesome. So I'm excited to hear that. I'll download the update just to hear Nolan North in it.
I'm very curious to hear it.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting. So the week-long Summer Games Done Quick is over, the speed running event, and it raised $1.23 million.
Awesome.
I said it last week, and I'll say it again. Gamers, you freaking night.
That's awesome.
I love that. I love that people get behind this thing. I missed it this year. I want to be a part of it next time because I love watching the speed runs. I think they're so entertaining. And I'm just like proud that gamers have something like this. Like, we obviously have Humble Bundle that goes on year long, but these speed runs and watching people do them and then watching people get behind them and encourage them and stuff like that, I think is mad cool.
Take that, people who think video games are just violent and destructive.
Yeah, that we just sit around and don't do anything. You shut up. Shut up before I blow your head off. I mean, never mind.
Never mind. It's for charity.
We got PS Plus free games this month. It came out like 2 days after our podcast, of course, last week. PS4 people are getting Lara Croft Temple of Osiris. No, wait. Is it Temple of Osiris?
I think so. Yeah.
Sorry, the picture's so small that I can't actually read it. I'm just going off of memory.
Temple of Ostrich?
Temple of Ostrich.
Ostrich.
And also getting Limbo, which you didn't like, right, Hall?
No.
You said it was what?
Boring. I don't know. I'll give them that the art style is pretty innovative. At least was pretty innovative when the game came out.
That's one thing I did see in the gameplay that I saw. It was like, hey, that looks really fluid.
Enjoy it. The deaths are pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
By the way.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that. Sound Shapes for PS4, PS3, PS Vita, which I heard is awesome, and I actually really can't wait to try that game. I want to play it bad. Stealth Inc. 2, a game of clones for PS4, PS3, PS Vita. God of War Ascension for PS3. And for PS3 and Vita, Castle Storm. Man, I'm telling you, man, it was a good PS Plus month.
I didn't
Lara
enjoy
Croft.
Limbo, but Limbo is a critically acclaimed game.
Yes,
so
it is.
Yes.
That's a pretty big plus for PS4.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Give us something else, Hall.
Actually, this is directly related to that. PlayStation Plus members will soon get to vote on which games become free for the following month.
That's right.
That's cool.
Kind of.
Kind of. The new feature is called Vote to Play. So I guess you'll get to pick one of the games that comes.
Great idea. Get
Well,
people involved. Great idea.
Here's the thing: they're still picking the games. You
Right.
just vote on which games they've
they're
picked.
still showing you which 3 games. I imagine what it is like, hey, we've lined up these 3 games for the next 3 months. Let's just let them pick which one comes first.
Watch everybody say Uncharted 4.
Oh no, it's
won't be picking that
pre-selected
one.
things
Of
that you
course it
pick
is.
from. But they said that the titles that don't get selected will be offered at a discount. So
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's kind of cool. I love that. When I saw that, I was like, "Ooh, it sounds better than it is, but it still makes you feel like you're part of the thing,
yeah, for sure.
right?" What else, Hall? You got anything else?
Final Fantasy 12. I don't know if you guys remember, but probably a couple shows ago, I was saying, like, why haven't they just brought this game forward? Like, I don't know if it was the same engine as Final Fantasy X, but it was like a similar. I mean, it came out on PS2, so it was similar. And one of the composers accidentally, like, he's one of the composers for like the live version of Final Fantasy. He accidentally teased that 12 was coming.
Yeah, getting remade, right?
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. He says remake.
Which one was
but
12?
I think he just means HD remaster.
Oh, yeah, because I saw a thing that said this might not be coming. Oh yeah, by the way, this might not be coming. We thought it was, but it might not be. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but why would he say 12? Because I guess he mentioned 7 as well. So it's not like he confused 7.
He's jacking all kind of stuff up.
Yeah.
He needs to go sit down someplace.
It makes sense for it to
They're
come,
like,
though.
"Will you go sit down someplace? Shut up. Keep your mouth closed."
I mean, the game got overlooked a lot because it came out, I think, close to the end of the PlayStation 2. Mm-hmm. So basically, it would make sense for them to bring it forward for people that didn't get a chance to play it.
Yeah, sure. I'll give
Final
that.
Fantasy X was different because, it came out right at the beginning. So I'm pretty sure everybody played that.
Which one was 12, Hall?
So they had the one that was online, 11. And I
Yes.
think that launched in 2003, maybe. Final Fantasy 12 came out in 06, and I'm not sure of the story.
Was it online?
No, it wasn't online.
Oh, okay. Because when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, is that the online one?" And I was like, "That'd be weird that they would remake the online one."
No.
Nice. I like it. I'm all out.
Oh, you're tapped out too?
Yeah,
I'm
I think
tapped
that's
out.
good.
That's a first.
Yeah, I'm Dunskies.
I had a few smaller things. Basically, Resident Evil 2 remake is somehow getting supported by Capcom. I don't think it's going to be like the one we talked about, but I think it's going to be similar to that remake of the first one, where they just basically made it look a lot nicer.
Right. Which we all gotta love some Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Do you have anything else you want to throw in there?
No.
No, that's it for me. Thank you.
No, I don't. Well, every week we ask you guys a question. This week was no different. We asked what sequels are better than the originals. And guess where I'm starting?
Where you start?
Voicemail, baby.
Oh, hit it.
Voicemail. Boom.
What's up, guys? This is Jonas Applegate here in Nashville. I feel like nobody ever calls in, so I thought I would do the question of the week a little differently and call in. You guys never even mentioned Assassin's Creed 2 being so much better than Assassin's Creed 1. It's not even funny. Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations are the reason that people still hold out hope for the Assassin's Creed franchise being great. All right, see you guys.
Nice.
I don't know
Assassin's
about
Creed 2.
Revelations, but I'll give him Brotherhood definitely. But you know what's funny?
And 2 was better than 1.
Well, I'm the Assassin's Creed guy, and I haven't played 1 or 2.
1 is not good.
Well, hey, wait.
1.
It's not that 1's not good. 1's very, very, very repetitive.
Yes.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go.
Okay.
It doesn't make it not good. It's just,
Yeah, okay. I take that back. It doesn't make it not good. It got boring.
it's very boring. I'll definitely give it that. You're like, oh, are you kidding me? I'm doing this again. And it's some of the same stuff, like jump on top of this building, then jump on this building. And you're like, oh my gosh. But 2 definitely expanded on it and helped it not feel so repetitive, even though it's still fairly repetitive.
Do you think they had the idea of it to be a franchise, like almost an annual thing early on, or do you think they put out Assassin's Creed like, well, let's do something different, and then 2 came out, then the interest started kicking in?
Ooh.
That's there's my question of the week.
Yeah, exactly. I think that 1.
Oh, go ahead, Gabe.
No, you go ahead.
I think everybody got 1 because it came out right at the beginning of the 360 life cycle. So I think everybody owned that game. So of course everybody bought 2.
And it was like you hadn't seen it before. You know what I'm saying? With the climbing all over everything and the sneaking around, the jumping into the hay and all that. Like, it was really fun. It was just repetitive. But you don't feel that it's repetitive until, probably 30% into the game. You're like, oh, gosh. But that's
about where I stopped playing.
Exactly. But getting to that first 30% was awesome. You know what I mean?
It really was.
Oh, man, Brotherhood was such a good game.
Yeah.
Really
I
is.
really liked Brotherhood, too. Going over to the forum, Spider Jedi. Oh, 702-703-MTTG, if you want to call and leave a voicemail.
702-703 Cleo.
Nice.
That's awesome. We got local Nashvilleian who called in, so that's really cool. Thank you for
How
that.
you like
Hey,
them
our
apples?
Nashville fan.
Our one Nashville fan.
Exactly. Spider Jedi, back to Spider Jedi over at the forum, said Halo 2 better than Halo Combat Evolved. Halo 3 better than Halo 2. X-Men 2 better than X-Men.
That is definitely true.
Spider-Man 2 better than Spider-Man.
Yep.
Nick Cooper. He said, easy. The big ones for me, The Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
Uncharted 2 and Mass Effect 2.
God,
Can't
Mass
disagree with
Effect
that.
2's good.
Chris, Uncle Bread fan. Uncharted 2 already said, but can't be understated. Runner 2, God of War 3, Assassin's Creed 4.
Yes.
Street Fighter 2, we said that one. The Dark Knight and Empire Strikes Back. I'll second this. That's for sure. Brian Wright at Mozbomb on Twitter. Resident Evil 2, walking through those burning zombie-filled city streets was amazing after being trapped in a mansion. That's for sure, because the first one all takes place in that mansion. So to be outside, period, was an upgrade going into Resident Evil 2. Brent Parsons at _BA Parsons. I know I'll get hate for it, but I have to spell the truth. Final Fantasy X2 is better in every way than Final Fantasy X. He's talking about 10-2 over 10. I don't know, Brent.
I don't know about that. I mean, to be fair, I got to play X2, but everybody has told me not to.
Yeah,
So
I've never played 2 either.
Yeah.
But I know it kind of centers around the ladies and a bunch of singing. That's all I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm out.
Oof.
I fold.
Yeah, too rich for my blood. I fold.
Not the ladies part. Just the ladies singing part. I'm like, oh, okay.
Exactly. It's like those weird parts in was it Yakuza, where you could go and like do karaoke all of a sudden. You're like, this is so
That
weird.
was the Sleeping Dogs too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was actually
weird.
fun. Actually, that was pretty fun.
Japanese love some karaoke.
Seriously.
Stephen Jarrett White at Ephraim SJ. Not really having played the first Diablo, but I'd say definitely Diablo 3.
Oh,
Hall,
yeah.
What do you think about that, Hall?
I mean, to be fair, Diablo 3 came about 10 years later.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, today, yes, it is better than Diablo 2.
Nice. Well, thank you guys for answering our question. We love it. We love it. And you know where to find us. Facebook.com/married to the games, Twitter.com/MTTGcast, YouTube.com/married to the games. Keep your eye on the YouTube. We got big things coming in the next couple weeks, and it'll be really exciting. Where else? marriedtothegames.com. We have our own website. You know, because websites are the thing to do, right, guys?
Yeah.
I think
20 years ago, lots of people would have been investing in us.
That's right.
Come check out the forums. We're getting it done over there. It's awesome. And Hall?
Rate us on iTunes, and you'll get a free call from Miss Cleo.
Hey-o!
Yay, there you go.
Yes,
we can't guarantee that it won't be creepy.
I want to hear from Miss Chloe.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Miss Chloe. I can't believe I said that. That is so funny. Without further ado, let's get into some questions.
We didn't get to some questions last week, so I'm going to intermingle and then mix these up a little bit just to keep it fresh and funky. Here we go. Email, Fraser Morgan, just to clear up the confusion. Oh, this was another pseudo MTDG oops. And Fraser helped us with this one. Just to clear up the confusion, Wolfenstein the Old Blood got its USA physical release recently. It had a disc version along with its digital release in Europe.
Gotcha.
But on to my question. With the article coming out revealing the long issues and low employee morale at Konami, can you ever remember a company crumbling so publicly? I know that Konami will have no financial issues, but they have lost a lot of fans, especially with console franchises like Castlevania basically being discarded in favor of cheap mobile games with high profits. Thoughts? P.S. I can understand why Router won't get Gears of War Ultimate Edition. His Xbox One has been off for so long that it will take weeks to update. That is very true, sir.
Yeah,
thank you for that.
That's what you'll be doing this holiday.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
Updating your console.
I'll be updating my Xbox One.
Yeah, staring at a screen.
Yep. Thoughts on that, boys?
And a loading bar on a download screen.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think they're crumbling, or do you think they're just shifting gears because they are focusing on more mobile games?
Well, I think too, whenever something happens and stuff is brought to everyone's attention, like not to make a statement here, but like the Confederate flag thing as of late.
Oh boy.
It's been interesting to watch my wife really notice Confederate flags now.
Huh.
But as a black person, you've always noticed the Confederate flags. Like, regardless of however you look at it, you know what I'm saying? I get the whole heritage, not hate thing. I get it. I really do. But I think that when something big like what's gone on with, you know, Konami and Metal Gear and all this stuff, then you start noticing, like, and people start coming out of the woodwork, like, you know, that place is terrible to work for anyway. And you wouldn't have known that if the other stuff hadn't arose, is what I think.
That's a good point. It's a very good point.
So maybe they are crumbling, but I think also when it's brought to your attention, you know, just like how I feel like we go through waves of Walmart being the worst place ever to work.
Right.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Go through that.
And so, like, for, you know, a month, you'll hear, like, and they're not treating people right. I can't believe it. And then it just kind of falls away. And Walmart's still doing Walmart.
They're not going it away, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember working, like, so this is kind of to Gabe's point. I remember working with companies where it would seem like everything was okay. And then all of a sudden, like, I'd be emailing people and I couldn't get a hold of anybody. So, like, they would be an internal crumble that had probably been going on for years. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes with the bigger companies, it takes a lot longer for that stuff to come out to light. Konami might have been going through this for a long time.
Right, of course. Yeah.
I think what it is they're just, you know, they're shifting business models. They're following the money.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me think of... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, as a business, they need to.
Yeah. I mean, they're a publicly traded company in at least Japan still. So they got to make the stockholders happy. They got to make it go up.
Yeah.
I was going to say this kind of reminds me of the Irrational thing. Basically, they had, 2K had spent a lot of money on BioShock Infinite, and I don't think they were happy with the return of it. So they were like, well, we're not going to fund your next huge project.
Wow.
Man, that game was good too. Oh.
I know, that's a shame.
It was so good.
It really is a shame. You ever have like those people in your life, like growing up, whose parents all of a sudden got divorced, and you'd be like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know they were having trouble. And they're like, oh yeah, Frank's always been a jerk to her. I think that's what's going on over at Konami.
Yeah, that's pretty much sounds like what's going on.
Yeah. Good question.
That was a great question, Fraser. Thank you for that. Moving on to Facebook. I'm going to completely ruin his last name, so I'm just going to say Colin D.
Nice.
Hey guys, you may have heard how irritating the Batmobile sections are in Arkham Knight. They made me rage quit tonight. What was the last game that had you inexplicably mad because it had such a bad section included in it and made you feel like throwing your remote control through the TV? Please note, no TVs were harmed during this gaming session. I did, however, throw a Mickey Mouse stuffed toy really hard at the couch. Keep up the great work. That's awesome.
I threw the door and it closed real hard.
That's right. Oh, man. I haven't rage quitted in a while. I do get really mad when I lose like 4 or 5 straight games at Hearthstone. And I was really mad last night when I lost like almost 12 in a row.
I feel like the things that make me rage quit the most are bad camera angles.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'll get stuck in a place where you can't see what you're doing.
Yes.
And that'll make you rage quit. And I feel like I've probably had one of those recently.
I was going to say, Router, that like during the PlayStation N64 era, that happened with almost every game.
Yes.
Wow.
It was terrible.
Yeah, that would definitely make me go nuts.
It's the last time I rage quit. I know that it happened in the last year. I just can't remember what game it was.
For me, most recently, it was Borderlands 2. Or not Borderlands 2, Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's this airship that you get to that's stupid.
He's still bitter about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like if you play it right, like to beat him, it still takes like a half hour.
Oh, wow.
So basically, if you get almost all the way to the end of it and you die, you have to start all over.
Oh, geez.
I'm sure a lot of people were rage quitting Bloodborne.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
I think my last one, now I'm thinking about it, was one of the NBA 2K games. Like, only because it gets so, like, they'll rubber band so bad.
Yep.
I don't know. Some people don't know the term, I guess. But rubber banding is when they would, where you're obviously beating the computer, then somehow the computer comes back and wins. Like all of a sudden your guy can't make any shots and blah, 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 blah. It used to happen in Blitz and stuff like those kind of games back in the day.
That happened so much in MLB 12, the show. Yeah, I did rage quit on that one. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I can't stand that. Yeah.
Like
I'd be winning by like 4 or 5 runs and they'd be like, grand slam.
No, that's the worst.
Gosh.
Nice.
On a pitch that I pitched like way outside the box. They'd be like, grand slam.
Yeah, rubber banding is the worst. Mario Kart does it a little bit, especially when you're up in the 150 and 200cc races. You'd be like, oh, come on, there's no way. And you go like from first to 8th.
Yeah,
you're like, how in the world?
Yep.
You get that blue shell like right as soon as you're ready to finish.
No, you don't even have to get that blue shell. You just like knock a wall just a little bit, and all of a sudden you're an 8th.
Yep.
Man.
That's horrible.
That's so true. Oh, my gosh.
That's awesome. Good question, Colin. Thanks for that. Let's move on.
Yeah,
we got
great
Twitter.
question.
Stephen Blair at Taiping _1993. What changes and additions would you like to see in the next PlayStation 4 update?
Oh, gosh.
I would like to see backwards compatibility.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it'll happen.
All jealous now.
But listen, why wouldn't it happen? If the PS3 was, why wouldn't the PS4?
Because they got their PS
sense.
now.
Well, true.
Yeah, making that money.
That's why, yeah.
Even if they just like they
That's
could
exactly
do something.
why.
They could do something where like you put your PS3 game in, it recognizes it and it lets you play the PS Now version. And even that would be fine.
That would be fine. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah,
the PS Now is not that bad. So I tried it out for a month.
I think they won't do it because, there's no money in it for them.
Yeah.
And I think they probably, they probably have that little bit of like, we're not just going to copy what Microsoft did. Like Microsoft already did that. We're not going to do that.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe they see too, like maybe they say like, well, we've had a lot of people jump up to the PS4, so we don't need to entice like they don't feel like they need to do it to sell more PS4s.
Exactly. That's the whole reason they haven't gone on sale either.
Yeah.
The freaking Xbox came out at $500, let's not forget, and is $350 everywhere.
Yeah. It's not like your local gas station's going to go down $1 because they're going to be like, you need this anyway.
Right. Exactly. I don't know what I'd want to see on a new update. I think, gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't had any real issues.
Yeah, me neither. Hall, can you think of anything?
I'm trying to think. The YouTube app got worse.
It did again?
Well, basically, the PS3 one, as of 2 years ago, was really good, and then they changed it and made it way worse. So I think they just ported it up to PS4 that way.
Oh, gotcha.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah,
like
good
I
question.
would want more streaming apps.
Yeah, sure. They don't have everything. Netflix, Hulu, Crackle.
They don't have Sling for one. But then again, that's because they have PlayStation View.
Yep.
So I don't know.
They don't want to dig into their own pockets.
Well, and they're working on those a la carte channel deals. So, like for instance, you can get Showtime now for like $9 a month. So I'm hoping.
Oh, that's right.
I'm holding out for AMC.
Yeah,
AMC $5 a month. Let's do that.
That's a done deal.
Yeah, let's get it cracking.
It's awesome.
That's the only channel that I miss, but I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay for a cable package to get just that one channel. Yeah,
totally agree with you on that.
Yep.
Good question. Moving on. Eric Green at ECG28713. If you could have one announced game right now and didn't have to wait for it, what would it be? And he writes #FF7 remake.
I hate to say it because it's only coming in like a couple months, but Fallout 4.
Yeah, you're all about Fallout 4.
If I could have that right now, I'd be set for probably the rest of the year.
Yeah, mine's definitely Final Fantasy. Sorry, that's boring.
Mine's boring too. Uncharted.
Oh, Uncharted. Okay.
It's going to be good.
I want it right now.
Let's do some honorable mentions. Mirror's Edge 2.
Okay.
Battlefront.
Oh, there you go. Router.
I don't know.
Fallout 5.
No, that's the thing. Like, I don't have that huge anticipation for any game right now, and it's kind of making me a little depressed. The new that new one at E3 that they were, what was it, Horizon or New Horizon?
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, Horizon.
I'd be all about.
That thing looks banging.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep, there you go. That's mine.
Yeah, good job. See, I knew you could do it. I'm so proud of you.
You got it out of me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Moving on. At Not Side Strafe. When should I start worrying about the path of my life?
Oh, that's deep.
That is really deep.
The path my life is on is the path I'm stuck with. By the way, I'm 20, single, and unemployed. Oh, all right. We got life questions now. All right, brother.
Yeah. Not yet.
Don't start worrying because you're 20 and you're single and you're unemployed. That's pretty much a lot of people. But start figuring out what interests you, what you like to do, what kind of gets you jazzed. Besides video games, of course. But even if that, I mean, if you want to go into that field, what aspect of it? Start being specific. Start pinpointing the things that...
Be specific. That's good.
Thank you. Pinpointing the things that really get you excited in your life, and then work from there, and it will come up.
Nice.
And you got time.
Yeah, you're 20.
Yeah,
even
you're 20,
though
you're a youngin'.
I would say, don't relax because you're 20.
Right.
You've got the most energy out of anybody on the planet right now.
Exactly. Don't take it for granted.
Get to work. Yeah, yeah.
Don't take
Get your grind on, man. Grind it out, baby.
Yep.
Love it. Good question.
Here's a good one at Jamin Bissett. With all the backwards compatible Xbox 360 games coming soon, what are some original Xbox games you would like to see?
Ooh, gosh.
And or play, probably.
Gabe would like Shenmue 2, clearly.
Yes, please. Man, I don't really know much about the original Xbox lineup. Because I never had an Xbox.
Is a good one. And we've seen that come up through the Master Chief Collection.
Yep. Halo 2 is a good one. Gosh. That's a good question. There's so many games on the 360.
You think the 360 overshadows the original Xbox?
Oh, by far, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that had the largest install base, didn't it?
Yeah, out of all the Microsoft consoles, I believe.
Well, and Microsoft kind of knew that the Xbox original wasn't doing what they wanted, and that's why they hurried to get to the 360.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean I think they killed the Xbox original in maybe at the beginning of 05. I'm not sure. They killed it either before the 360 came out or right at the 360 launch.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and they got out there a year before Sony. And when Sony released the PS3, I mean, they kept the PS2 going for a while.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Remember, we announced the PS2 game on this show.
Yeah, we did.
FIFA, was it?
It wasn't FIFA, but it was definitely a soccer game.
Yeah, it was another soccer game.
What about something like, I never got into, and I would like to, the Fable games?
Yeah, the first one was on their original Xbox.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind maybe Fable making its way up. I don't know anything about it, but I always wanted to play it because it always looked like something that'd be up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have to say Fable.
I'm going to go with Morrowind, even though you can play it on PC.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, they could. I think that they could up-res that and re-release it now, and people would play it.
Nice. I like that.
I think I'm going to go with I have no idea what you guys are talking about. This is when the newbie in me is like, I have no idea.
Right. He's like, Connected Ventures?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Morrowind with the caveat of let me plug in a keyboard and mouse. Because the Morrowind and Oblivion both would be better played with a keyboard and mouse.
Better on keyboard and mouse, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, those Makes are both the Bethesda games?
Bethesda.
Bethesda.
Good question.
That was good. At JR45, hey, Gabe, Tim, and Timothy, just wanted to say howdy from Phoenix. It is 111 degrees today. Keep up the great work. That's it. Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't put the average Arizona line in there. It's like it's 111, but it's dry heat.
But it's a dry heat.
But it's a dry heat.
Uh-huh. It's still 111 degrees.
Yeah, it's still hot. That doesn't matter.
Exactly.
You warm your food in the oven with that. So let's come on now.
There's
you ever wonder why they put the pie on the windowsill?
That's right.
There you go.
In Phoenix, they do it to cook it. They just put it all together and then put it out on the windowsill.
Put freaking eggs and stuff right on the windowsill.
Seriously. You want some scrambled eggs? All right, hang on. Let me just pull this window up.
Gross.
That's awesome.
I wonder if they sell griddles there that you just put on the hood of your car.
That would be amazing.
Exactly. Yeah, you could probably bake something on the hood of your car. That kind of heat going on.
Oh yeah.
Sun out.
All right, moving on.
I always ask people. I wonder if that's what they're going to say in hell.
Oh yeah,
it's hot, but it's a dry heat down here. It's dry.
It's dry. It's very
not
dry.
so bad. It's a dry heat.
At Meef J, any of the Microsoft Gamescom announcements get you hyped? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, yeah. The even though I can't do it, the DVR and the freebies get me hype, and I'm glad that Quantum Break got a release date.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that game. That was the one thing I was like, that could be good.
Yeah, man.
Because, I mean, they haven't said a word since they revealed that 2 years ago, right?
It feels like it's been pretty quiet.
Yeah, they talked a little too early, I think.
The E3 announcement on that, I was like, oh, wow, okay. And then nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
For sure.
Bethesda did it right. They announced Fallout 4 June and said it's coming in November.
They did it right on. So to me, Bethesda won E3 for me with their press conference because of that. Because they were like, here's what we're doing. Here's what's going on. Here are solid release dates. Oh, we got an app coming out this release today. Boom. Drops the mic, leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
That was pretty good.
That's it. I mean, that's the way I think every press conference should be. None of this, hey, we've got this amazing game coming. And then crickets for like 2 years.
I can't stand that.
This
oh, my
is the
gosh.
worst. It's like, yeah, go. We don't need the hype train. We want results. We want this.
Yeah, that's like when Marvel and them released their release schedule.
Yeah,
like, this is what we're releasing all the way up to 2018. You're like, why do I want to know that?
Yeah, I don't need that. Anybody see that Deadpool teaser trailer, by the way?
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
That thing looks ridiculous.
Is he
oh my
supposed
gosh.
to be that annoying?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool. Yeah, he's a smart aleck for sure.
Nice. All right, final question. Here we go. At Horrible Gamers, since multiple hosts have both consoles, which is your favorite and why? Thanks for the weekly awesomeness.
Oh,
that's awesome.
We appreciate that.
Clearly, I didn't like the Xbox One as much. I don't have one.
Right. But for a while, you are our resident Xboxer with your 360.
Yeah, with 360. You know, when the 360 came out, I mean, like I said, it was the only next-gen console that came out. So it was an easy buy. Yeah. And also, too, the PS3, man, they kind of made very similar mistakes as to what Microsoft did.
Very, very similar.
It was so similar. And I wasn't interested in the PS3. I didn't get a PS3 until 2009. So 3 years after it came out.
Yeah,
and the Xbox One may be the same. I may wait till the third year it's out to get it. I'm just when I saw the PS4 and saw the performance, and I was just like, hey, this is the console I'm going to play my multi-platform games on. So this is the one I'm getting.
Yep. I would have to say right now, today, my favorite is my laptop. Just because of portability and how easy it is to throw it in my backpack and go. Before I had a gaming laptop, I had to take a whole separate suitcase for my PlayStation or my Xbox.
I thought you were going to say for your tower PC.
Could you imagine?
PC.
Oh my gosh. The bus plugs are like, I can't do this. I don't know. It's too much
what
power.
What are you giving me?
And so it's been awesome so far having it and being able to take it on the road, playing on the plane.
That's
awesome,
come on.
Man. Yeah. Watching people watch me play Witcher. They're like, what is this guy doing? I sat down in the airport in Vegas, and this guy goes, hey, what's that? And I was like, you know how you get as a gamer. It's a game called Witcher 3. He was like, oh man. And he like came over and sat next to me.
Oh, good Lord. That's not uncomfortable at all.
Yeah. And like put his arm on the back of my chair. He was like, oh, let me see what you're playing. Yeah, pretty much.
And then he's like, I was like, oh, the last time I played games was Super Mario Brothers. Do you remember that game?
Exactly. Yep. And then thank God my dad called. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. So I got on the phone and he just kind of sat there and watched me play and talk to my dad and then left. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
For me, the PlayStation 4. My Xbox One has just been sitting there since January. But I've kind of...
You'll play Tomb Raider.
No, I've done some thinking since my last phrase of the episode when I said that I don't know if I'm going to get Tomb Raider. I am going to get it. I'm going to pre-order it for the Xbox One. And
you've got to.
Yeah, I have to. There's no way I can't. That game is that franchise.
The games are too good. Yeah, to wait a year.
Yeah, I'm not going to wait a year for that.
Yeah, no, thank you. Long. I totally agree.
Yep.
What about you, Hall?
I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I'm thinking about it.
You're going to do it.
You got to get an Xbox One, dude.
It's hard to justify spending that much money just to play Tomb Raider, though.
Well, that's
true. We know that you're going to play
game, but
Tomb Raider and Halo.
Yeah, but
and you're going to get a deal, and it's only going to cost $200.
Halo games come out, and I play them for like a month.
Right.
So I'm going to think
That's what they're
about
for.
That's still a month. You know what? I think what's always comforting for me is knowing that I have both. So any exclusive that do come out, I'm covered. And I like that. I like having that feeling of I can play whichever, whenever, whatever.
See, that's the thing is I did this exact same thing with the PlayStation 3. I was like, oh, Uncharted looks cool, but I don't know.
That was way more expensive.
I think it was $400.
Yeah, you're at about
at the time.
I was looking.
Just wait for that Tomb Raider bundle that I've already.
We'll see.
So far,
Yeah.
I'm 1 out of 2. I did say Halo and Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
You didn't
As the
like
bundles.
Halo though. Oh, I thought you were saying you were going to get Halo.
No. As the bundles for this coming holiday season.
Yeah, for
Xbox.
sure.
So yeah, I'm just waiting. But yeah, you'll get it.
Nice.
You'll get
We'll
there.
see.
That's a wrap, gentlemen.
Awesome.
Thank you, everybody, and sorry for the late question call out. So if you were an AT&T customer in this area yesterday, for about 5 hours, they had their data centers were down. Apparently, there was a hardware problem, and nobody could call, text, get online, or anything. Like Lauren and I were hugely affected. A lot of it was in Nashville.
You couldn't
Chattanooga.
call either?
What's that?
You couldn't call anybody either?
I could call like landlines, but when I tried to call Lauren, I couldn't do anything. Couldn't check voicemail. Couldn't text. Couldn't. I
Oh
tried
my
to text
gosh.
you guys yesterday at like 3, saying, "Hey, are we podcasting in the morning?" And it was failed. So
Wow.
yeah, it was about 4 or 5 hours. They said that they were working on the situation. And it was
What a hardware issue. That's crazy.
yeah, it was a hardware issue. So I don't know, man. Something blew up. Who knew?
That's craziness.
So thanks, everybody.
Yeah, for hanging in there with us. The question of the week for you guys: what game music has stuck with you the most? I feel like anytime, especially with all these remakes coming out, there will be for me especially, maybe it's just because I do music, but I think this is pretty much for everybody. Right when you hear the first couple notes of certain music, you're like, oh gosh, yes. You know, either it takes you back to a place or you just always loved it. What game music has stuck with you the most? Hall.
Street Fighter 2.
Nice. Router.
Last of Us.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't know if I could sing you the Last of Us song or how that would have went.
Yeah,
Classical guitar.
Yeah, you just grab a classical guitar, dude, and play it for me. Come on. You know the drill.
Yeah, I've got to say, and not just because I just finished it, but Shenmue was like always da 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 da, like always stuck with me for some strange reason from when I very first played it. That and Nights into Dreams on what was that on Saturn?
Yeah, that was a good one too.
So good, golly.
Nice.
Don't make them like they used to.
Yeah, the Last of Us.
Gabe knows what I'm singing.
The screen, the opening, like when you get to the menu screen, just that, you know, you had the window and that. I used to just remember humming that. Like even when I shut it down, I'm like, man, it's just powerful. It's just so good.
Yes, powerful for sure.
I mean, I can't sing it to you or serenade it to you, but it's just in my head.
Yeah.
It always stuck with me.
Router, you
That's
should go
great.
to YouTube and type in Guile's theme goes with everything.
Sweet.
Oh, that's
I'm sure
hilarious.
that somebody's made a Last of Us thing with Guile's theme in it.
Okay, perfect.
Like Joel kicks open a door, it's like do 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 do.
That's awesome.
That would be pretty.
You know what else had really good music was Mega Man.
Yes, always.
Mega Man's music was really good. Well, thank you guys for listening. Let us know. Answer hashtag answer MTTG. What game music has stuck with you the most? I can't wait to hear them and go sample them for myself and be like, oh yeah, that one was so good. So hit us up. Let us know. I am Gabe Patillo. That is Tim Router. That is Timothy Hall. And we are married to the games, and we are up out this thing. Peace!